Obligatory podcast intro.
Welcome, everyone, to the Dollar Bin. I'm your host, Matt. With me, like always, is my co-host, Adam. We are covering... You're not going to say nothing?
No.
We're covering comics today. I'm covering Of Blood and Gold.
I love that title.
It's a good title. Everything about it is... Spoiler, everything about it is good. What is yours?
It's called Tuki.
Tuki.
Yeah, by Jeff Smith.
We think.
Yeah, right. Who knows?
I don't know.
So it's Tuki, written by Jeff Smith. It came out in 2021. It was a online comic, and he did a lot of revisions between the online version and this final version.
Mm-hmm.
So he really cared about this project. It was a passion project. He wasn't making any money on it. He was just putting it out online. It was published by Cartoon Books, which is an amazing name for a publishing company.
Yeah, I think
Love
it's cool.
it. Jeff Smith did everything. He did the art and the writing. He did it all. He's known for creating the comic book Bone. Came out in the 90s all the way till semi-recently. I know
Dang, it went that
a
long?
lot. There's a lot of it. Yeah, I know it's just issue
I did
after
see there was
issue.
quite a few titles that came up.
Just keeps going. That was one of those things where I saw it all the time growing up, and not once did I walk over and like pick it up and look at it.
I think it's more appealing now.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
I wasn't like, oh, it's a cute character. I was probably like, oh, it's for little kids.
Probably.
I want fights.
Whereas in
explosion.
indie comics, the cute character are the dirtiest, gnarliest.
Yeah, and some horrible comics.
Yeah, exactly. So this story is set in Africa about 1.8 million years ago. At the time, there were 6 different hominids that roamed the earth. They didn't all necessarily interact with each other, but they all existed at the same time.
They had their turfs.
Yeah, we only meet 3 of them. They are I'm not going to go into it. It's actually...
There's
it was
3
a
of
nightmare.
them.
It was a nightmare.
They got
One
crazy
is
names.
Homo erectus, who is basically us. He's portrayed as just
For short, just call them the homos.
The homos, yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many homos in this, though.
Yeah. That was the main guy,
the main
right?
ones are hobo.
He was a
both
homo.
the main ones.
They were both homos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we meet our main character, Tuki, who is just a badass. He's roaming the savannah by his lonesome.
Mm-hmm.
He ends up
That's
meeting...
hard.
He's so hard,
That's
bro.
hard.
Dude, he's no joke. He's got a sweet bush outfit that he uses to hide. He looks like a badass, is a badass. So he
Keep
runs...
forgetting about the bush.
Yeah, it's so good. It's genius.
It's just the way I see it in my head. It looks silly, but
It does look silly,
but
actually.
that's cool.
It's smart.
It actually works.
It
yeah.
keeps him from getting sunburnt, and you use it as a hide.
For anything.
Yeah. You're like in the middle of the desert, and you plop down as a bush. You're not really fooling anybody that's not an animal.
What is that dude doing over
Yeah,
there?
why is he...
Hey, bro. Hey. We see you. What are you doing?
So Tuki meets Homo habilis, which is a different race of human, or you know what I mean, hominid. They kind of team up. Yeah, they team up. They start kind of rolling together. Oh, we're different. Oh, I'm a human. I'm a Homo habilis. Wow, we kind of do things different or whatever. Then they run into some more Homo erectus children, or some children.
Some kids.
They join the crew. We meet a little tiny oh my god.
Favorite character.
Yeah.
Pithecus.
Pithecine is the real one, but Arthropithecus. You're right. They call him Pithies. And he's a badass. He's the strongest character and could basically one-shot the entire comic, but is just kind of lazy.
And he's
just too cute.
He's not dumb.
He's just a cute little guy.
He is he's a tiny little adorable little dude.
Yeah.
Is he dumb?
They're not as smart as the other guys, but they're not dumb. He knows they can use tools, but they can't make tools.
So, like, would he ever... There's one point where he's running next to the main character.
Uh-huh.
They're chasing someone.
Right.
Do you think he would ever have gone, okay, I can catch him. Let me go ahead and do that. Or he had to be told.
In the comic, that exact situation, he did have to be told. He was like, dude, what are you doing? Like,
yeah.
Go.
Do you think eventually if
Yeah,
he wasn't
he's
told?
not a moron. He's not a moron.
Okay. So eventually, not being told, he would have... Okay, I can catch him.
Yeah.
Got it.
So
Cool.
he's just silent.
He's my favorite.
He could talk if he wanted to, but he chooses not to talk, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Everybody else in this talks, basically, except for him. Pretty much everybody talks.
Mm-hmm.
Even like the giant. He's portrayed as like a brute, like a troll type guy, and he could talk.
Yeah.
So it's not
the
that
one they fight.
Yeah, he's a giant.
Yeah.
Gigantopithecus. So he's a cool ass character. He's just drawn really cool. He's just a cute little guy, which apparently Jeff Smith excels at drawing. Coral. Yeah, he's got a cool ass name.
Yeah.
So they end up becoming, an adoptive family. They're cruising through Africa, searching for like almost a fabled homeland that he calls M.O.A.B.
Mm-hmm.
It's a land where the buffalo lives forever and never has to migrate.
I do like this.
It's a cool idea. Tuki is on the mission too. He gets sidetracked meeting all these friends.
A bunch of times.
Yeah,
so he's like getting pissed at some points.
Yes.
He's like, I guess I don't have any dreams left anymore.
It's not for me. I don't know. I don't care. So they like I said, they become a found family type of thing. They go through a lot of trials, dealing with a bunch of the habilis guys that are chasing them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, spoilers as usual.
Yeah, you didn't say it.
They end up. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying it now. So they go on all their travels. They defeat the antagonist of the story, and they're rewarded with M.O.A.B at the end as well. So it's like a part at the beginning. It's kind of a sad story. Everybody's like on their own, and everybody's in tragic circumstances.
Yeah.
Doc, who's the homo habilis that's their friend, he got kicked out of his tribe. Because he was getting old and he did too many drugs.
Too many drugs. I was going to say it has to be the drug use.
Yeah, he was too old. And so, like, throughout the thing, they're walking and running the whole time, right?
Yeah.
He's constantly going, hey, guys, could y'all slow down?
Let me pop some powder in my face.
Let me slow down for a minute. I haven't had my nightly dose.
So what? How did he do it? He just threw powder on his face?
Yeah. He literally like threw it at his face.
It seems
and
wasteful.
It made his eyes go all crazy.
Seems wasteful.
I mean, we know now.
I might try to snort.
we know now. I mean, that's what he was
smoke.
doing.
Yeah, but he was like,
yeah.
That's like grabbing a handful of flour and just tossing it at your own face.
He wasn't even human, bro. We got to give him a little bit of leeway.
I mean,
he invented his race invented tools for the first time. Okay?
Yeah. And I guess drugs too.
Yeah, basically.
That's why he's inefficient.
I mean,
they haven't developed drug culture
animals
yet.
That have access to drugs do drugs.
That's true.
So.
Monkeys, right?
Literally all of them.
Dolphins do it.
Yeah.
Don't they go poke the puffer fish?
Yeah. There's birds all over the world that
get drunk and stuff.
Hang out where people are drinking and drink their leftovers.
That bear that ate that cocaine that one time.
Yeah.
He didn't go crazy.
Mad
he
honey
he
is
died,
a real
I
thing,
think.
and animals will eat it and go crazy.
Oh yeah.
There's
a lot of drug use in the animal world.
I'm not any animal that has access to drugs does the drugs.
But early species like this, drug use probably wasn't rampant. They might know.
Yeah, I don't think they could pass it very easily.
I mean, Mayans butt chugged hallucinogenic chocolate.
Yeah, well, and they also did booze that way because it was so insanely disgusting. It tasted
better
puke.
Going up the butt.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of things taste
There's a statue of them like with it on their butt. It's so funny looking. They're straight butt chugging.
Yeah.
And apparently they were like, this was the chocolate that was hallucinogenic.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's but those kind of civilization, these hominids, these species of what will eventually be people and things close to them.
Close to people, yeah.
Like,
exactly.
They might eat a flower, just not having actual drugs. He found whatever that was and made it into a powder.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's obviously making the drug.
Yeah. He had to isolate it and stuff.
Yeah, because it doesn't come out like that.
No. He and at one point he's like running low and he's like, "Hey, can we go back to my crib?" They don't say he's like they like don't make it a big deal, but he's like, "I'm running out of my sacrament," or whatever he calls it. It's funny.
My shit's running low, man.
The art in it is super friendly. Even the angry, scary,
friendly.
Yeah,
nice.
The
Jeff, and they're cute.
Yeah, everybody's cutesy. Even like the scary Gigantopithecus, who's supposed to be like a monster. He's adorable looking.
Yeah, he's a little bubbly.
Yeah, it's very bubbly, very very cutesy art. It's awesome.
I like that sometimes.
It was dope. I picked this one being like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Mm-hmm. So like I went into it without really much expectations. I just saw the art and I was like, okay, cool, I'm doing it, whatever. I didn't read shit. I just was like, this one's. I'm just going with the random.
Picking
thing.
This one. I like that random. Some weeks.
I have to. You have to.
Doing this one.
So I did it and I was so pleasantly surprised.
Okay.
Like I said, the art was very bubbly and friendly, but there's some pretty good violence on display.
Yeah.
It's not super bloody. But it doesn't shy away from the violence. There's a few stonings in it, which was a really cool thing to see represented in art. Because, like, was the last time you saw, like, they didn't get hit by a stone. They were hit with stones so often and frequently that they bled out and died.
Yeah.
And from trauma and shit.
A Jesus comic. That was the last time I saw that.
That was the last time.
The hardcore Jesus comic.
That's right. No, it was the
What?
it was the Biospheres one.
Oh, you're right. They were gonna stone the guy.
Yeah, the dude. Yeah,
and the girl, his girlfriend had to throw the first stone. Dude. We did come across stoning recently,
but they didn't show it, right?
No, no one actually got stoned.
Okay, so that's weird that they brought it up.
That's what they were gonna do.
It's a big time thumbs up for me.
Big time. So I got Of Blood and Gold. This came out, I believe, in 2015. Mm-hmm. This was put out by Glenat. It's French. Mm-hmm. Probably not saying it right. The writers of Blood and Gold are Maureen de France and Fabien Nury. Artist is Fabien Bidouel, and Merwan, Colorist Romain Tristram. Letterers Mercedes Claire Gilliam, and translation by Edward Gauvin.
Okay.
Gauvin.
Yeah.
What this comic is, there's 4, they call them books. Mm-hmm. There's 4 books, and I believe they're slightly larger than normal comics.
How many pages did you say? 50?
56.
Yeah, that's
each comic, it seems.
Yeah, short comics are 16 pages. The
16,
old school super short ones are 16. The ones now are longer.
24.
Yeah.
24, 25 pages, I believe. So a double comic is 48.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah.
And this is slightly longer than a double comic by 15 pages, it seems.
Yeah.
So it's pretty large. It was a lot to take in. I was like, there's no way I can do all 4 of them.
A lot happens.
A lot happens. Right. You are absolutely correct.
Right.
What this is there's an old man named Leon, and he is telling his grandson throughout multiple days stories of his life. The grandson asks him if he was a prince of Morocco. And he goes, who told you that? And he says, the aunt, dad told me that as well. And he goes, don't listen to them. They're full of crap. I knew a prince, though. And then he begins on this crazy tale. This story for Leon, telling his grandson, starts in World War I. This is where he meets this man named Calixte de Promenade.
Love it.
Who killed a horse and got sent to the front lines in France against the Germans in World War I. And this is where they end up becoming friends. They share a foxhole. Uh-huh. Is that it?
Yeah.
A foxhole. Basically a huge divot left from explosions. And they get pinned down and stuck in this area. And they meet this other man named Ahmed. Mm-hmm. And they basically hold out for the night there. And once day breaks, they're able to leave. But while they're stuck in there, Leon tells these 2 men this crazy story about this guy who became a king and commanded an entire fleet. And they have this dream of once the war's over, they're going to go be pirates or bandits and have adventures and sail the seas. And it is an epic.
Yes.
If it's got 2 people, is it an epic? I don't think so. It's a dual epic, a duopic. That's probably a thing.
We got there.
But yeah, it's an adventure story with these 2 fellas, and it's really great. Where it starts in World War I, they get together, and Calixte is from a rich family and basically bails on them as quick as he possibly can be, as he can.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, goodbye, I took all my money out later.
Yeah.
And in a drunken stupor,
He
didn't
have kids,
money.
did he?
No,
okay.
He didn't. That'd be crazy. That. He's like, eat it, Dad's going to be an adventurer.
All 12 of y'all can suck it. Hope you like work.
So they World War I ends. They end up getting together. They buy a boat. They say deuces to his family. Mm-hmm. They roll out. And now what the idea is that there is a lot of rebel groups in the Rif in Tangiers in Northern Africa.
Right.
And these rebel groups are fighting the Spanish and the French armies. And they say they don't have guns. Mm-hmm. Let's take them a bunch of guns.
Guys.
So they drop like 90 grand on a boat and buy all these guns. In the process, gangsters steal their guns and their boat.
Right.
And they kill them and get it back and
Yeah.
head to Tangiers. They get screwed over again. They get their boat exploded. So their boat lasted like 3 days.
Right.
And there really is no resolution. I guess there is spoilers, but there's no resolution to this.
Yeah, we don't get to
I
it.
covered 2 issues. There's 4.
Yeah.
And what all this is they're able to get their guns back.
Mm-hmm.
They do end up making a little bit of money, but they get involved. They find Ahmed after getting taken prisoner, the man they shared the foxhole with in World War I, and he takes them to his rebel group, and they decide to kind of stay there and help them fight. And they go off. They're attacking Spanish soldiers, and they get them guns. They're trying to get them more guns. They're trying to, I guess, unite all the rebel groups because there's like 30 of them all in this little area, and they all hate each other, and they will not work together.
Yep.
But they're like, listen, if we can get rid of the Spanish and the French in this city or this town or whatever, we'll all join together. Like, they'll actually join, and we'll be able to fight the Spanish and the French. And these guys get involved to help. Against one of them's wishes, they're like, we want high seas adventure, and I don't think they get like they're having the adventure. It's happening to them.
Everybody has that problem,
I guess, right? Like they almost died. They got put at the shooting range before that French soldier came in and saved them.
Oh, right.
And then he was like, I'm getting the money to pay for y'all to get out of here. And then they break out anyway. He's walking in with the money. And they're like hanging on that Jeep, driving out the gate.
That's so good.
So they're very fun characters. The adventure's very fun.
Yeah.
It goes to some pretty crazy places.
Oh yeah.
I do hope they do get another boat. I would like to see them on the seas, but
Yeah.
I feel like Tangiers is going to be the focus of the rest of the story.
Okay.
But I am excited to finish it. I did read ahead, and it's still cool.
Yeah.
Amazing dialogue, amazing character development, story. Everything about this is incredible to me. Did you ever see it?
No.
Faces or whatever, but I like the art. Everything about it was great.
It's
like
different.
It's different. It is
Definitely different.
It doesn't look like any of my Image or Marvel comics I've read.
It's just different.
Got a very French look to it.
I guess. Yeah, I don't know how else. We're so bad at describing the art shit.
I'd say French.
French.
I'd say French. I'd say French.
French.
That's what the art looks like to me. But like I said, the characters are great. Story's fantastic. If you do find it, I would grab it.
Mm-hmm.
They're long, so you're going to get a lot out of it.
Right.
I didn't discuss any dialogue or any character moments between them. They're very funny. When one of them gets drunk, one of them has to, pick the other one up. Like it's
babysits for him.
Yeah, it is very realistic friendship, I would say.
Right.
And just the idea of seeing real people that have done some crazy things get put in these insane situations where they're in a country they've never been involved in a war with 2 other countries they don't deal with or
that's so weird.
It's a wild story. I would love to see this as a TV series.
Yeah.
It would be incredible.
Right.
You could tread things that Indiana Jones couldn't do. Indiana Jones is always supernatural. If you do it like Sahara, it's a silly rom-com or chick flick or whatever.
Right.
Do a true to form adventure story about 2 men doing these things. That's why I think I love this comic. You don't get this stuff too much anymore.
Right. I think it would be an awesome book. Straight up book.
I wonder if it is a book. I mean, it doesn't seem like...
Said it was based on a short story or
based
something,
on an original idea from
okay.
Maurice or Maureen. And then translated. So I don't know if it feels like a French book.
Yeah.
Probably not.
No.
But you're right. It would probably be a fantastic book.
Yeah, because you could really go in depth at that point.
Well, you should do it with the TV show, like a good 8-10 episodes for this one book.
Right.
Oh,
you're right. You're
like,
right.
you spend some time.
You
get them,
right.
You're getting the conversations. You're getting him with his grandson. Mm-hmm. You get a lot of character, I think.
I forgot he was the base, the narrative
that he's telling the story. Yeah, exactly. So I think you'd get a lot, especially like you said, a book, TV show.
Oh yeah,
you get a lot from this comic.
That's awesome.
A whole bunch. So definite thumbs up for me.
Hell yeah,
liked it. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
You ready? what are we gonna do? Multiversal crossoversal.
Yeah.
This is where we take both the characters from our stories and basically make up a story on how they would meet and interact
in some way,
and what they would possibly do.
Very loose premise,
loosey goosey.
Yeah.
How would these people meet? Because
it's always the same, having to do like different universe.
This one's very difficult because you're a caveman.
Yeah.
And Neanderthals and crazy species. It has to be time travel.
Obviously, yeah.
No, let's think of something clever here. Let's think of something. What was your main character's name?
Tuki.
Yeah. And he is Homo erectus.
Yeah.
That's not what we are. We're sapiens.
Yeah.
So what if he breeds, right? And somehow down the line, Leon and my other character, Calixi, are just descendants of Tuki somehow.
Okay, sure.
How the hell would we do it?
I know. I mean, that's why we have to. I told you in an earlier episode.
Portals.
It's going to be a portal, which is fine. We can do different. So like, okay, no. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, what you got?
Closer to what we needed. We haven't done this one yet.
All right.
So Tuki finds M.O.A.B, which is the
mother of all buffalo.
Yeah. It's just I was trying to think of like the promised land or something.
Yeah, it's like an oasis.
Yeah, like the ultimate oasis. It's like a literal heaven on earth.
Yeah, with
basically. Buffalo. And so he's there. He's been hunting, and he goes too far. He's hunting a buffalo that's on the edge, and he goes and he trips and he falls down a crevice, and it's all icy down there.
Okay.
So cold.
Icy crevice.
Oh, it's so icy cold
so
down
icy
there.
cold. I'm
and
not
he
used
falls,
to this.
And he bunks his head. And he falls into an ice pit, and all this ice piles on top of him.
Oh, he gets frozen.
He gets frozen.
He gets frozen. Okay.
And he because of his awesome genetics, he lives for 1.8 million years.
Yeah.
Not a little while. 1.8 million years.
And then Leon and Calixi find him.
They're digging for diamonds. Duh.
Okay.
Or
they're in the desert. They're doing something.
It's the desert now.
It's got to be
Algiers.
The desert. Yeah.
Because it was in Africa. They're both in Africa.
Yeah.
Bing, bang, boom.
You're right.
Both in Africa.
Both I meant to say that earlier, and I totally forgot.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm loving this. Keep going.
Okay. So, yeah, they're out there. They just got all their stuff stolen again. Oh my God, they're down on their luck. All they have are some picks and some shovels.
Okay,
and they're like, we're gonna have to we heard about from a guy in town about some diamond mines because it's Africa and that's where diamond mines are.
Yep.
And so they are told about a diamond mine. They go wrong spot, completely wrong spot.
Right,
no
just digging aimlessly,
just really cold spots. So they dig down.
Super cold.
It's so cold, like icy maybe.
Like really, really cold.
Maybe icy. And so they're digging down and they see this ice and they're like, oh, diamonds.
It's diamonds.
So they hit it and they're like, ooh, it's so cold.
Yeah.
So chilly. And so they dig into it and they're like, oh, there's something in there.
Yeah.
Chop, chop, chop. And boom. Who do you think pops out?
Your guy, Tuki.
No, it's my other guy. Quarrel.
Quarrel
lives.
And he eats both of my characters.
The end.
Yeah.
And now Quarrel rules the 1920s.
Yeah, dude. He would totally
as a baron.
20s, 30s.
Yeah, he's a baron. And he becomes a pirate king.
Yeah, because Hitler's about to happen. He just goes and eats Hitler.
Oh, yeah. He definitely eats Hitler, not joins him. You're right.
No,
you're right.
Yeah. Eats him.
Eats him.
So no, they find your guy.
Yeah, no, they find
Yeah, he just
Tuki.
becomes the third member of their adventure and their crew. I like this.
Hell yeah.
I like this. They would totally be fine with each other too.
Tuki was a good dude.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Genuinely a good dude.
And he's handy and capable. And
he is. He is hella hardcore.
And being from an ancient time, he'd probably go along with their schemes just because he might be a little more simple.
Cool. Doing more cool stuff.
Okay.
I am down.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So I don't have to find my buffalo. No, we carry around food all the time now. Sick.
Also,
dude.
all the buffalo are gone.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go a couple continents over, bro.
Wait, what do you mean? No, they're gone.
Africa, buffalo, Africa. No, we don't have. No, not anymore.
Is there anywhere? No, they're all gone. Maybe a zoo might have one or two, but that's it, bro. They're gone. There might be funny. 7 out there.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, then he just becomes a member of the crew and rolls around doing doing hood rat stuff with his hood rat friends.
I like smoke with cigarettes.
Like smoke with cigarettes.
Yeah.
Ah, that's awesome.
Hell yeah.
I love it. All right. Is that good?
Yeah, it worked.
Pack that one in?
Yeah.
Nice.
A lot of explaining the meetup, but that was necessary.
No, we needed that.
Yeah.
And they would interact
no more
fine.
Portals. No more portals. I needed to switch it up.
We needed no more portals. Well, the other ones were straight up. There was portals
sense.
involved, I believe. So
multiple times. It's worked out really good like that.
It has.
Yeah.
Some of them work. Some of them are difficult. I commend you for this one.
I put the effort into that one,
That was good. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
That was nice.
All right, you got some reviews for me?
I got a couple for you, bro.
I got like 4.
So the reason we're so plentiful on random reviews this week is because we remembered to take notes.
Yeah,
right?
I wrote some stuff down this week.
I did a little bit of writing. So the main one I have to talk about is this movie called Duchess. It came out in 2024. I watched it because I saw somebody talking about it on YouTube.
All right.
I had to pay for it. And it was not cheap. It was $5.99 to rent it.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Or I could have bought it for $9.99. And I was like, no, I don't. This is like a joke thing that I'm doing right now. So I'll pay the $5.99.
I hope it was worth it.
Bro, it was so worth it.
Yeah.
This movie is so crazy, bro. So the first half of the movie is a different movie from the second half of the movie. First half is a dude and a chick meeting. Oh, they're both like the dude's like a really bad boy. Oh, I like bad. The chick's like, I like bad boys, and he's like, yeah, I like traffic and stuff. I'm pretty cool. And he's like a a gun runner or like a drug runner. I don't remember. He was doing some shady shit.
Yeah.
And she was just kind of like, I steal stuff. So they're like a Bonnie and Clyde type situation, and they love each other, and they're all cute. And I'll commend them. I don't think there was a sex scene. And I was like, when I started the movie, I was like, there's going to be like a gratuitous sex scene. There wasn't. Right. I give him credit.
All right.
And the chick was hot. So I have some notes. So it was starring Charlotte Kirk is the chick. The Colin Egglesfield. It's such a weird name. Mm-hmm. He's like this main guy. That's her boyfriend. Mm-hmm. And then Colm Meaney, the old Irish actor. I guess he's Irish.
I think so.
He's been in so much
I know
shit.
the name, yeah.
He's in it for like 20 seconds. It's so funny. And they have his name like on the
cover
and
for
shit.
Sure. I know all them B movies do.
The director is Neil Marshall. Here's some of the little tags, not taglines, but tags like for those streaming services and stuff. Mm-hmm. It says action, suspense, dark, gritty. And it said it had 4 out of 5 stars. And I was like, bro, who did they pay to get 4 out of 5 stars on this thing? So, like I said, the whole beginning of the movie is like a Bonnie and Clyde thing. And then her husband gets gruesomely murdered in front of her. Yeah. And then they think they kill her. They shoot her in the head, but it like grazed her head. Mm-hmm. Which happens all the time, of course. Yeah. And
it's easy to miss a brain when you shoot at a head.
Yeah. So she doesn't die. She walks out of. She's left for dead in the middle of the desert somewhere.
You gonna spoil this whole thing?
Oh, whole thing.
Okay.
Dude.
All right.
So she gets left for dead. She like walks herself out, like blood caked, covered in dust and shit. I'm not gonna go super detailed, but that's what they talk about in the movie. That is her revenge. When in all the media and stuff in the trailer, it's a revenge plot of her doing this. I thought the death in the revenge shit was gonna start at the beginning. I didn't know I was gonna have to invest 45 minutes. Did I write it down? I didn't write it down how long it was. It was like 35 or 45 minutes for the movie to start, basically.
Right.
It was
her getting revenge?
To her start, for her to be murdered, or, her husband to be murdered or whatever. So she basically has not been a badass at all until this point, and then she does some like training and shit, I think. And then all of a sudden she's like pretty badass. But I will say this is anytime she goes straight up with a dude in a hand-to-hand like fist fight, she gets beat up.
Yeah.
Because she's a chick.
Yeah.
And she's not as big as these dudes. So she uses her cunning and pencil to the dick. Or you know what I mean? Like she's ruthless. and cold, and she's good at hitting like throats and shit. And so I wrote down.
That's what I do.
It's so smart.
I go for throats.
Oh, I rip it out.
No,
MacGruber style.
I punch throats.
MacGruber style.
I'm just like, hey, listen, man.
So there was a lot of cool guns in it. Like, they had a bunch of random guns that you don't see in movies all the time.
Oh, yeah?
I didn't take time and, like, write them down and shit. I wasn't taking notes, but I was, like, jotting some shit down while I was watching it a little bit. And so I thought that was cool. And then the special effects in it were hilarious. Like, they were really cheaply done, or they were done for very cheap, but they didn't look the worst.
Okay.
They did not look the worst.
They tried.
Oh, somebody actually put effort into it.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's all I want to see.
That's all I need. So like, there's all these cool elements. Everything I'm saying, I kind of talking this movie up. Like, there are a bunch of really badass elements to it. Everything in between is just god-awful garbage. The line delivery is terrible.
Yeah, I was waiting for the
The acting, she is not the worst actress ever, but she has to carry the whole movie. And the dude, her husband or boyfriend or whatever, is just insufferable. I was so glad when he died.
Yeah,
I was like,
one of them.
Please shut this dude up. Annoying as hell. There's, I think, a couple cat fights in it, which was you can always appreciate a cool cat fight, because it kind of fell out of favor. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, that's not a big thing anymore.
No, it's not. So it's cool to see a 2024 movie with a cat fight in it. So this movie was so much fun to watch, but was so terrible at the same time.
Yeah, those are fun to watch.
It was so much fun.
There's so bad it's good.
Yeah, it was. They weren't trying to be bad. No one in this movie was like, oh, this is going to be funny or whatever. They were all like trying.
Yeah, let's make a serious movie.
Fucking revenge plot. Sorry to hijack the episode like that and go full in on this, but holy crap, I had to talk about this movie.
No, that's good. That's fine.
So crazy.
I got one I'm excited to talk about.
I want to hear it.
I watched 12 Angry Men, in the 50s one. I don't know any name. Henry Fonda. He was the main guy in it, I believe. And
I don't know this one at all.
Jane Fonda's father.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about at all.
What it is 12 jury members at the very beginning of the movie. They're in court. The judge tells them, all right, go deliberate. Take as long as you need. They go into the room, and it's just their deliberation the entire movie.
Oh, wow.
It's a bottle movie, bottle episode.
Yeah.
They stay in the room, and it is 12 men. When they go in, they all vote guilty, 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 and then the 12th man says not guilty. He then spends the rest of the movie trying to convince them of reasonable doubt.
Them.
It is fantastic. Like, the writing is incredible.
Really?
Oh, dude. I love an old black and white movie.
Yeah.
Like, I get lost in it. So I've accidentally watched some really bad black and white just simply because I got, I zoom.
Yeah?
Yeah. I get hooked and I can't look away. And I'll end up watching a whole movie. But I meant to watch this one, but it's so good.
It was worth it.
And it's one of those classic, like, it's on the list, top 100.
Right,
like,
really.
It's one of these famous,
I
great
heard
movies.
The name, maybe.
You should watch it. It was incredible.
Really?
I mean, yeah, bottle movie. Like, it's just him convincing, and they go over, case points. Well, he said this. They're like, yeah. Well, how long would it take you to do this? And it's just an hour and a half, 2 hour long discussion of this case that you don't know anything about. Everything you learn from them.
Oh, cool.
It is just so...
Yeah, because that's where it starts, right? You don't see the case before.
You don't see nothing, yeah. It's just the judge being like, all right, time to deliberate.
It's the opposite of what you usually see in a...
Oh, yeah, you never see the deliberation.
Movie. Yeah.
Malcolm in the Middle did it on an episode. I remember the mom...
They're all so pissed at her.
Yep, that's 12 Angry Men. That's it right there.
Okay,
but it is done so well. Like, it deserves its place in top, like, greatest movies ever made. I thought it was incredible.
It's got a bunch of real old-timey famous people, right?
I mean, none that I recognize.
That's funny. I thought it did.
I'm like, 50s, I feel like Henry Fonda, I know that. But there's a few other ones I thought I would know. And no, I have no idea who these men were. Okay. But well done. Watch it. It was on Amazon for a while. I think it leaves. It's gone now.
Amazon cycles through stuff in a weird way.
Well, it's a great movie, so of course it's disappeared. No one can watch it. But I'd say rent it. Go on Amazon, rent that shit. It was incredible.
The rest of mine are comics. So I just want to talk about Trencher real quick, which was a comic that Trencher. Yeah, it came out from Image in 1993, created by Keith Giffen, and also written and drawn by Keith Giffen. Go look up Trencher from Image Comics from the 1993.
Okay.
It is extremely detailed, but not detailed, meaning there's a lot of lines there, but those lines actually aren't like, oh, that's strings on their shoe. No, those are just extra artistically chosen swirls that actually aren't, a real thing. That's just a pattern on their skin or a pattern in the background.
Oh, wow. Okay. This is busy.
Yeah. And then the problem is it was done. The colors in this particular comic were done by Laverne Kinderzewski, and they did not talk. They did not confer what pieces were part of who and what was the background and what was not the background. The colors that they chose were a very limited palette per page.
Yeah.
Green and blue and orange and a few things like that. And they all bleed together.
Yeah.
The colors, like you'll be like looking at his coat or whatever, and you'll be like, half of his coat is not the right color. Is that half of his coat, or is that part of the background?
Yeah,
and
I'm seeing this as you're saying it.
Is he smoking a cigar right now, or is that just weird lines around his face?
Yeah, there's some. It looks like it might be a cigarette, but it also looks like
at some points he is, but other times it seems like there's
it's some white design coming off something else on the thing behind him. So I see exactly what you're talking about. This art is insane.
Yeah.
It's got like an old MTV.
Oh, Liquid TV or
Liquid Beavis and Butthead.
It looks more Eon Flux.
Yeah.
That's funny. I just talked about that last week. Eon Flux, big time.
We bring it up at least once a week.
So, he did, it wasn't him, but another guy has a very similar style who's better at it. The dude who did those Lobo comics that I really liked, some of the first Lobo comics, same idea, same style.
Yeah.
With a better complement of colorist, color palette, and artist all together, where it's just so beautiful. Go look at those old 90s, some of the first Lobo comics.
So Lobo and Trencher,
both amazing. And then real quick, I found a comic called Trouble. It's got a picture of two chicks wearing bikinis on the front.
Ooh.
And I was like,
I see why you picked it.
This doesn't look like a comic, but it says Marvel right there.
Oh, what?
It says Marvel, but it didn't. It said Marvel and Epic, which was an imprint of Marvel.
Yeah.
And
that they're like hardcore stuff.
Yeah, more. More. It wasn't as far as other comics hardcore labels. They always said they copped out with their Epic label. They're like, this is for more mature and this and that, then didn't do anything with it, is what they're accused of.
Yeah.
So it came out from 2003 to 2004, and it is just a regular comic. It's not the kind where it's pictures of the people inside. You've seen those before? Where it's a comic, but it is only real pictures of people.
Oh, no. Actually, that's weird.
It's very off-putting. A lot of kids' comics will do that. In the little synopsis, it says, hey, meet Ben and May and Richard and Mary going on a summer retreat where they'll fall in love and this and that. Do you recognize those names? And I was like, no, am I supposed to? It's Uncle Ben and Aunt May and his parents going on a trip together as teenagers, and the story of them going on a vacation together as teenagers.
That's it?
I didn't read it.
Who were the two girls on the cover?
That was them. That was his Aunt May. She was a teenager, and his mom, wearing bikinis and shit.
Oh, that's funny.
I didn't read it. It looked terrible. I read the first page, and it was just like, oh, this is so bad. But I had to mention it because it's such an anomaly. So it's not canon. It's they say it's not canon. It's more of a what if style story.
They didn't actually go on that vacation, just to let you know. Why would that change? Why does that matter?
I don't
Stupid.
know. I don't know. Maybe something crazy happens near the end of the comic or something that I definitely didn't get to. But the cover and the premise, I had to mention it. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's silly. I know they do something like that. Some funny, just out of the blue. Like, what? Why?
Yeah, who was like, this is a great idea.
Yeah, this is weird.
Uncovered part of their life. We need to cover it.
So I guess my son and my daughter somehow found out about Jurassic Park and Independence Day. So I didn't bring them up. I forgot how it came up, but my son...
YouTube, for sure.
Something like that. Maybe they saw it on Netflix and were like, what's this? Or something. But he was like, I want to watch Jurassic Park.
Oh, the new one came out. That's why. He heard people at school talking about the new Jurassic Park.
I mean, maybe. He's pretty young. I don't know if they are talking about Jurassic Park at school.
Did you not talk about dinosaurs?
I mean,
kid?
But I don't know.
We did it about the first Jurassic Park.
Oh, yeah, I guess we did. But maybe. I don't know. But she also heard about an alien movie. So I showed them Jurassic Park and Independence Day.
Dude, Independence Day is a great one for kids.
I loved it. Dude, I still love it.
No, it's not. It's so... Well, nostalgia goggles does one thing.
But I also, still think it's cool, though.
Movie.
Yes.
It's entertaining.
It's not a great movie, but it is super entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun.
Yeah.
And the destruction, we didn't see that then. That was my first time seeing that much. Like the aliens basically win.
Hemrick, or who's the creator?
Oh, Roland Emmerich.
Roland Emmerich.
Yeah. I mean, now we've seen him do it on like countless movies.
Yep.
But that was my first time seeing that. Mm-hmm. That level of destruction was like, the aliens.
The miniatures
they screwed us up. Like they showed up and wrecked us.
And the CG was good in that.
Yeah,
for the time it was great.
I thought so.
But they used practical.
I watched it again. I'm like, listen, y'all aren't gonna hurt my feelings if y'all don't watch it.
Yeah.
Because I'm excited to watch it. So I sat there and watched the whole thing. My son ended up watching both of them, but he's asked me multiple times if he can watch Jurassic Park again. My wife was worried. She was like, "Is Jurassic Park gonna scare him?" And I was like, "I don't think so."
Yeah, not terribly.
They watched that Camp Cretaceous, and that stuff got pretty intense.
Yeah, it did. It just live action and animation is only different.
Exactly. So I was like, maybe the live action might, but anytime some shit started going down, he was locked in. And I guess he did enjoy it. I don't think they cared for Independence Day too much. Mm-hmm. He seemed preoccupied. Mm-hmm. I loved it. I love both of those movies. I mean, that's not really a review. I was just saying I watched them. What I did watch, though, this is my last one. I watched Thunderbolts.
Oh, you did?
Dude, Century on finally.
Yeah.
I got to see him.
Yep.
He is in a movie.
Yeah.
And they did him so well.
Yeah.
Holy crap. I'm not going to spoil anything, but they did him really well. I thought it was a good movie. I liked all the characters. I liked them interacting with each other.
I'll need to come over and watch it with you.
Yeah, I would love to watch it again. Mm-hmm. And it showed them, there's a real quick part kind of near the end. It shows them saving people, which... Someone online pointed out that like they don't do that in Marvel movies anymore.
Yeah,
they really don't. It's a big thing. Okay, the city's empty now. We can.
It's not on a person level anymore.
Or they're just somewhere where there are no people, so they can do it. But yeah, street levels completely in the rear view.
Yeah.
So this really felt like they brought it back a little bit to that. Whereas Avengers, it was the whole island that was suffering. It was like a block or two.
Right.
So this is where it was starting. But it was so well done. It was so awesome seeing Century on the screen finally.
That's awesome.
If y'all don't know, we both have always loved Century.
Yeah. Before it was cool.
Before it was cool. Just to let you know.
When people looked at us like we were crazy.
Yeah, they're like, everyone's like, who's Century? And then we'd have to be like, it's kind of like Superman. But you know why I like him? It's always been complex. The reason I love Bucky is the same reason I love Century is he's not a golden-haired Boy Scout. He has murdered people.
Yeah.
They both have done horrible, horrible things.
Yeah.
They paint themselves into a weird corner with Century in the comics because he's just kind of left to like sit in the clubhouse and be like, "Do y'all need me? I'm depressed.
I can't do stuff because I'm depressed.
I can't really go out sideline him. That, and also I have this scary thing inside me. You know,
release,
like So like they used him well. And I think, but we've always been a fan of Century.
Yeah.
It's a complex Superman, essentially.
When he ripped Ares in half.
Ripped Ares in half. He fought the Hulk to a standstill. He destroyed Asgard by himself.
With one move, technically.
Dude.
He flew through it, and it destroyed it.
And then
amazing.
And then kicked everyone's ass.
Everybody rolled out, and that's where you get the lines where they go, how strong he goes, we're gonna have to fight. Somebody else was like, we're gonna have to fight an entire island of Thors. It's like, no, dude, no. Listen, the average Asgardian is only as tough as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And they go, oh my, do you know how strong Spider-Man is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Sentry just mopped the floor with it.
He could have done the whole thing by himself.
He is ridiculously strong. And in some instances, honestly, I think he would do really well against Superman because not only is he just super duper strong and fast, he has molecular manipulation.
Yeah.
He has telekinesis. He's got some other things that just Superman doesn't have.
Right.
I've always said it would be a good fight. I'm pretty sure Superman would win. But he is Marvel's Superman.
But he wouldn't because Superman wouldn't be going for the kill and Sentry would instantly go for the kill.
True, he probably would. And he's strong. I mean, they say he's the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns. And he became Sentry because he was trying to look for drugs.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He did a drug. He thought he was going to get high and became one of the strong. So he is a tormented, depressed,
he's like
complex dude.
Psyches and like he doesn't remember. He was around forever, but he wasn't around forever.
Oh, so
he's actually
his origin is that he was a hero a long time ago. Golden Age.
Yeah.
And
he was the first, actually.
Yeah.
He was the first hero.
And he struggles with his other personality, this other being called the Void, which is just him, or it's in him sometimes, blah, blah, blah. But he's afraid of releasing it, so he's like, I have to disappear.
Yeah.
He used his power to make literally everyone on the planet, including himself, forget that he is the Sentry and he exists. Yep. So then his original series was him being like,
remembering,
I'm the Sentry. He gets his memory back. He's trying to explain to people. I think Reed Richards, there's
a few people
I remember.
I think the Hulk remembers him. And
yes,
there's a few people.
Because
him.
Bruce Banner doesn't remember him. The Hulk does
specifically. Yeah.
He's like, you erased you didn't erase Hulk's memory. I know who you are. And Reed Richards comes around pretty quick. It's like, I think I have a vague recollection of this.
The part that I had forgotten was that the Watchtower is where Avengers Tower becomes, and it's there in a different plane of existence. It's still there. And then in that Sentry comic, it slowly comes back. It's
very convoluted and crazy, but. Again, complex, love the character. They do have to sideline him a lot because he could just solve everyone's problem.
They have to.
Oh no, Thanos is here. Sentry will literally fly through him.
Do his own snap.
Like, he doesn't even have to touch him. That's how. And Blue Marvel is another one. He fought Sentry to a standstill. I think technically kind of beat him. So, I mean, that's how strong those guys are. Yeah. You just can't have them around.
Right.
But I thought they were well done. Thunderbolts was... It was just a good Marvel movie, which I haven't seen in a while.
I have to come over and watch it with you.
Yeah, dude. I also love Florence Pugh. Got mad crushies on her. Mad crushies on her.
I was wondering if you're going to admit that.
They were all good. Also, Bucky got mad crushes on him, too. Real quick. Complex. Killed a bunch of people. He has some depth. I thought they were going to do that with Ant-Man when they were like, oh, he stole a bunch of money.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, he was screwing over the employees, so he stole it and gave it to them. You just took all his complexity and threw it out the window. Now he's just a good guy.
Yeah.
I thought the Hawkeye season with him dealing with all the people he killed as Ronin was brilliant because they just glazed over that. Yeah. Hey, you've kind of been on a killing spree, but hey, Avengers are getting back together. Come on, buddy.
You didn't watch the show.
No, I know they deal with it there.
Oh, okay.
That's why I like that.
Gotcha.
That adds some complexity to Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Because the Captain America kills a bunch of people but never really dealt with it. His problem is, I like war, and I have to square with that. There's nothing there.
You know what
complexity, I mean.
What I really liked that I saw in the Thunderbolts thing was Bucky's last uniform, the end of it, his uniform at the end with the red star. And it's like all black, jet black, and the red star. That looks so sick. It's
cool. My son and I both love Bucky. We think he's just really cool.
Hell yeah.
And he was slept on in Marvel. I'm glad he's like in these shows and movies now.
Yeah.
And yeah, Thunderbolts was great. It's on Disney. Go watch that shit.
Hell yeah.
Is that it? You got another? No, you're done. You're done.
I'm going to mention some. So these are some one-shots from Wolverine that stood out to me, and I'm so mad that I don't have them anymore. I have one of them. I rebought one of them. But they're called Saw Day, Saudade. It's a Portuguese written and created Wolverine comic. It's amazing. I was about to get into it, but just go read it. It came out in 2008. The writer is Jean-David Morvan. The artist is Philippe Boucher, probably. Yeah. And the one thing is, Wolverine's face in it is one of the worst Wolverine faces I've ever seen. Since we always talk about Wolverine faces.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it's worth mentioning. I'm telling you to go buy this comic. Be prepared for his face.
Okay. I'll definitely have to check that out. That's funny.
And then the other one came out in 2009. It's called Switchback. It's written by Joseph Clark. The artist is Dos Pastores. Yeah. And then he also has a really ugly face in this one. The cover of it makes his face look worse than it does inside.
Oh, wow.
So the cover is the worst representation of his face in the whole comic, and it's the friggin' cover.
I mean, that's why they make covers, to be judged.
Yeah, right? This one, exactly. That's the point.
I mean, yeah. Literally.
And Switchback is...
Switchback.
It's a one-shot story, but it tells a lot of a story in a good pace, and you get a lot of info and a lot of emotional payoff in a one-shot, which is just amazing.
Yeah, I love that. That's cool.
Love it.
All right, I'm gonna do the thing now. So, we are on Instagram at Flipping Pages 24. We're on Facebook at Flipping Pages with Matt and Adam. Come by, say hi. New episodes of The Dollar Bin release every Monday on all platforms and YouTube. We cover these comics in full on our podcast, Flipping Pages with Matt and Adam. New episodes of that release every Thursday on all platforms and YouTube. Best way to support us, follow, rate, and review on your platform of choice. Follow, like, and subscribe on YouTube and the socials. If you've done that, we appreciate it. If you're just listening, we appreciate that too. Stay fresh, cheese bags.
Better than your last one. I'll give you that.
Good.